YouTube, Avatar Dom. I'm back, hair nappy as ever. But, I just got done meditating. It was a good meditation. I'm feeling really good. Hope y'all are taking care of yourself. Hope y'all are doing the right things in life and spreading good energy to the world. But today what I want to talk to you guys about is manifesting your reality, manifesting your dreams, manifesting everything you want and that you're supposed to have in this life. And so I was reading about the ancient Egyptians, and they talked about how the one who knows his voice knows his world, and the one who conquers his voice conquers his world. And so what does that mean? Well, you got to realize the only battle you have in life is with yourself. You know what I mean? If you conquer yourself, you can conquer anything else, because at that point, you know what you're doing. There is no mystery. There's no confusion in your head. But we walk around so feared, so scared of this world, and so confused that we don't know our true self. You don't know your higher self. Your higher self does not fear anything. You understand me when I say that? Your higher self does not fear anything. And so the words you use in your day-to-day routine, the habits you have in your day-to-day routine, if they're not correlating with your higher self, you're not going to evolve. You're not going to grow. You're not going to become anything you're supposed to become. For instance, in my example, I should be doing videos every single day. Every single day. I make dumb excuses for myself sometimes, like, oh, well, it's dark out, and I don't like doing videos when it's dark. Oh, I need to be alone. I make excuses all the time. That's not good. That's not my higher self. My higher self does not make excuses. You know what I mean? That's the human in me. When I say that, don't get me wrong, we're all human. What I mean by that is your spirit is beyond human. Your spirit was here way before humanity was. But we'll get to that later. Another thing that's going to affect y'all, the music you listen to. I was talking with some people at work about this one day. If you listen to music that brings negativity into you, that affects you more than you know. Every civilization, every society, they've used music as a tool. Music is how we influence our people the most, especially our youth. Think of it like this, okay? When you go to a church, I don't know about y'all. I'm not gonna speak on religion too much because that's iffy with people. But if you ever go into a church and they're singing songs, that's when you feel the most praise. That's when you feel the most power, because it's the voice. The voice unlocks all. Hell, I don't speak Spanish, but when I listen to Spanish music, I want to dance. Y'all don't want to see that simple, but you know what I mean, because music is the language of the soul. That's what our soul speaks. And so if you're listening to music that has a bunch of negativity in it, a bunch of violence, it just promotes a lifestyle that your true self does not want to live, it's going to show in your day-to-day habits. You know what I mean? You're not going to see a monk listening to fucking the most gangster rap, because that's not the lifestyle he's trying to live. See what I'm saying? So just realize that the music you're listening to impacts your life more than just, oh, it's just lyrics, or, oh, this song is just hype. That shit's so much deeper than that. You know what I mean? Music is everything. All right. Next thing I want to talk to y'all about, giving to the world what you want to receive yourself. And we all know this. They say, do unto others as you want done to yourself. But I look at it a little different. You should do to others what you want done to yourself. So for instance, if you want kindness and charity and love and all that stuff to come back to you, you have to push it to the world. You know what I mean? It's the law of one. There is only one law of the true universe. Give to the world and it comes back to you. I can give y'all 1,000 examples from my life in both ways. How when I was giving bad to the world, it came back to me bad. When I give good to the world, simple. I just moved to my new apartment. I'm in here now. Simple. But that's off the point. Shit, that's simple. But whatever I give to the world, it comes back to me, man, 1,000-fold. We have to master ourselves. You know what I mean? A man's external, well, I shouldn't even just say a man, a woman too. Your external reality is a direct reflection of how you feel internally. Nobody that feels good inside has a world around them they hate. Nobody that has love inside of themselves doesn't love the world around them. But y'all always notice it'd be the bitter people that you can tell just stay off and their energy's off. They don't love themselves. They don't love themselves at all. And trust me, I get it. In this world, people make loving yourself seem like it's a bad thing or like a hard thing to do. But you have to love yourself, because you got to realize the love you have for yourself will always come first. If you like, how can I explain this? Like, your bias towards yourself will always overpower your bias towards anyone else. You know what I mean? The only example I could say that Mobby probably won't is a mother to a child. That's the only time I could say somebody could probably actually say they love you more than they might love themselves. But even then, that child is an extension of you. So is it really more than yourself? You see what I'm saying? And so you just got to realize everything matters. Your thoughts, like, your thoughts matter. Your habits matter. And like, what I mean that is like, so if I can explain this to y'all. If you're in a relationship, all right, and you look at someone else and you're like, oh, they're hot, or oh, they're this, or oh, they're that. Those thoughts right there is how someone's going to corrupt you. Those thoughts are how the negativity in this world is going to get at you whenever you become your true self. For instance, let me explain. Like, so right now my YouTube channel is small. Right now my YouTube channel isn't big. But now let's say I do something like in my life right now that's really that's fucked up, you know what I mean? And let's say they don't talk about it, whoever I do it to. Now let's say I get 1 million subscribers, 10 million subscribers, they'll be like, oh, he got bread now, or he's rich. They could tear down my empire. That's why your habits start at the bottom, your base, your foundation. You can't build a tower if your foundation is weak. You know what I mean? I always try to tell people, you can't, a lot of, like, in terms of money, a lot of people struggle in money. You can't, the man that can't turn $100 into 1,000 could never turn 1 million into 10 million. See, everybody thinks if I just had more money, I could make more money. I don't think so. You're not content with life. So if they just put a bunch more money in your pocket, you think you're gonna be more content? No, you're just gonna think you're set now. See what I'm saying? But like to get to the higher disciplines of life, you have to discipline yourself now. You have to accept the suffering that comes with it. You have to accept that suffering is how we grow. There's no other way. Like, look at it like this, okay? I think I spoke about this in my last video. Lil Wayne said, how can you enjoy the sunshine if you've never seen the storm? You know what I mean? To a king, like, for instance, and there's no kings. Let's just get that out of the way. We're all equal. You should idolize nobody. Nobody is you should idolize. Simple. They piss like you. They shit like you. They walk like you. They talk like you. Love yourself. But when you idolize somebody, you're giving them your energy, literally. You know what I mean? Like, I see all this bad in the world, and I don't really want to speak on it. Pray for all the innocents that are getting slain in our society right now. But I don't like to speak on it. I don't even like to watch it because it's putting negativity and fear in me. And that's what they want. Think about it. Every time, like, all right, for instance, right now, as an essential worker, quote unquote, I see it. People are done with this corona shit. They coming back out the house. They're done with it. So what are they doing? They putting more shit on the news about people getting murdered. You know what I mean? We got these new killer bees coming out, so now y'all about to be walking around scared of bugs.